Hello, this is Vincent Hammer from Exocad. I just want to make a short video on how to set a custom user preference and how you should do it and how you should not do it. Some of my previous videos, you may have seen me do this, so I just wanted to go through a simple example that shows how you would change your default wax color, for instance. So the default parameters that control what the UI looks like are sitting in this config folder here. So these files are full of the parameters that change the different colors and options in the user interface. So if we wanted to change the default wax color, for instance, you could look inside of default colors. Now, you shouldn't actually, or you shouldn't change the values in here unless you're a reseller. But a regular user, you shouldn't mess with your these settings. But it's useful to know where it is because this will help you find what the names are. So here we have, for instance, the comment, the wax color, and the name is active voxel color. So that's the value that we need to remember. Also, let's make a brief note. The format here is the pound sign and these 6 numbers. It's basically a color in hex format, which is very common color format. Okay, so let's see. Let's go over to a partial CAD now. And if we go to settings, open user preferences, we get this custom CustomUserPrefs.ini file. So let me just close these guys here. All right, so in here we'll set active voxel color. Now we need to find a color to use. So let's try and look for this kind of color. It's black cherry, and you can easily find the code for black cherry on the internet. So here we have that same hex code, which is how you'll find most of these colors. Either it'll be single RGB values or it'll be this hex code. We're going to copy that. We have to do something with it because in this file, even though it's the same parameter, this file has a different format. In most cases, this will never bother you because you'll just be setting a 1 or a 0 to turn something on or off, or maybe you'll be setting some default value and it'll just be a number. For colors, it's just this one little extra thing you have to do. So to change the color, you just grab the calculator, put it in programmer mode, put it in hex, paste the number that we have, change it back to decimal, and make a copy of it. And then that's what we use for the color value. Okay, so now we have the color. We will save and close it. Also make sure that I close partial CAD there in the background. And let's launch partial CAD. And we're going to just load an existing scene because it shouldn't matter for things like colors. And there we have it. We have black cherry wax. Okay, so one last thing that I want to show you before I go is if we're here, so I showed you that the config files are in this location, right? So that's why I don't change them here, because if you update, they go away. Let me just show you where this custom user pref files lives. That's in the user profile. For most people, it's under C, users, and then their username. But if you use that trick that I just did with the %, user profile, it will automatically take you there no matter where it is on your system. Okay, so go into this directory, and then you should look for partial CAD. Right, and that's where that custom user prefs live. That's why it doesn't change. It accesses from this location. It doesn't change if you do an update. All right, that's all I wanted to show you with this video. Thanks.